Velkommen til DK Docs Update, som denne gang er taget til Japan, hvor vi har mødt Uri og fået en lille snak om det at bruge en maske og maskeforbud i Danmark. First of all, can I ask you why you are wearing a mask today?
Oh, because I usually wear a mask during the winter season. Yes, and so nothing special. Regular day. When I go to work, I would put on my mask before I get on the subway.
And why would that be you will use it in the subway?
Because there's a lot of people on the subway, and during winter time, many people could have influenza or any kind of sickness. So to avoid from getting sick, and also if I could be sick, I would be spreading the disease to others as well. So to prevent myself from spreading the sickness, I would wear the mask.
So it's both when you are healthy, you do it for protection, and when you are sick, you do it in concern of other people's wealth.
Yes, exactly.
Thank you. What would you say if I told you that in Denmark, from now on, it would mean to have a fine of 100,000 yen to wear a mask?
To wear a mask in public, you mean?
Yes.
Why? Why would you be fined?
Because we are now having a mask prohibition that says that we have to show our fully face.
Okay, but that's really surprising. How would such a law come in place?
Yeah, it was the politician this autumn that emplaced this law, and police has already written out several fines for people for wearing masks. Would that be something now that I told you that you will take into consideration regarding visiting Denmark again?
I wouldn't stop going to Denmark just because I can't wear a mask, but maybe I will try not to go in the winter. I mean, that's usually when I use my masks, and it sounds kind of awkward, doesn't it? I mean, what about all the Japanese people? Most of the people are wearing masks in Japan, and I'm quite sure they would be wearing their mask when they travel as well. For instance, when I travel, I mean, whether it's winter or summer, I bring my mask on board on the airplane to keep moisture. So I would usually be wearing a mask when I land to a new country. So I can't just say now that I would take into consideration if I would not visit Denmark again, but that certainly sounds weird.
Do you think that it's? Do you think that it is a violation of your privacy?
Oh, I haven't thought of that, but in a way, I guess you could say so. I mean, privacy or freedom? Like, why can't you even choose what to wear?
In the summertime in Denmark, there is an average 20,000 Japanese and Korean tourists a day in Copenhagen. And I'm sure that there's not being done anything to inform these tourists. How would you feel, or what do you think about if police were starting to write out tickets for the tourists visiting the Little Mermaid?
Well, first of all, yes, there has not been any announcements in Japan that there is this new law coming in Denmark. And we have a very big holiday this year in May because of the new emperor coming into power. So we will have a very long holiday where a lot of Japanese are expecting to travel to Europe, because that's like one of the countries which is far away from Japan. But
Do you think that if Japanese TV, for instance, will announce something like this, that it could mean that Japanese tourists would stay away from Denmark? Or isn't the mask that important, you think?
For some people, I believe it is important. It has become a custom, and not only winter time. Like I only wear it in the winter, but some people wear it all the time when they go outside. So if the law is really going to be in power, probably at least the tourist industry will be announcing that in Japan.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Tak fordi du så med. Husk, del og like vores udsendelser.